welcome to Shady Talk Wednesday. How is everyone doing out there today on this lovely, hot, heated, sweaty, muggy, 90 degrees weather day? I know. Well, I'm excited to be here today. I'm also excited to introduce my guest that I have here today. He goes by LA. He's also sitting. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's also sitting in with his manager, Kira Diva. Give it up for her as well.
Hi.
She's another diva on the podcast shows. She has her own podcast shows as well. We're going to get into that too. But today, we wanted to have a conversation with her new artist that's out here and, get a little familiar with him, let him tell us where he's from, let him tell us where he's about, because my thing is to try to get all the artists out or anybody that's out there in the industry trying to promote themselves, get their music out, want to be known, want to be heard. So let's get into it. So hello, Mr. LA.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Okay. You look so young. How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, so you are young.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm pushing a little old.
Okay. No, not yet.
Not yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It's cool though. It's cool.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so I just want to know a little bit about you. I follow you on Instagram. I see you with your videos that you're doing. I seen a couple of songs that I wrote down also too that I want to ask you about, and where they came about, and what was the reason behind the music. Because I do a lot of interviews with a lot of artists, and I always hear a lot of artists say that their music come through their own life stories sometimes, things that they can relate to, so they kind of rap about it, talk about it, put it out there, and most of the time it's all relative. So before we get started, let me ask you, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Inglewood, New Jersey.
Okay, shout out to Inglewood, New Jersey.
I'm in Paterson, New Jersey.
Okay.
That's what I claim. That's what got it.
Okay. I'm from Paterson. I'm also born and raised in Paterson, New Jersey as well too. So big up to Paterson, New Jersey. I like that. Okay, so let me know what made you want to become an artist at such a young age. What age did you start? Let's start there.
I started around like 8, 9 years old.
Okay, 8, 9. You was rapping?
Yeah, I was rapping. I was listening to music a lot. I was walking around with my little CD player.
Okay.
Listening to Eminem, 50 Cent, all that. That's what really got me big on music. Listening to Jay-Z, all that.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay. So you young, but Jay-Z is kind of old school. That's my era.
I'm from 97. So.
Okay. Yeah, my daughter was born in 96.
Okay.
So that's back when I had her, when Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls and all of them was out. Okay, so you kind of grew up enjoying Jay-Z, Eminem, and what was the other one you said? 50 Cent. I love 50 Cent as well.
I love me some Wayne.
Okay, Lil Wayne. Okay.
Drake my GOAT though. But we ain't gonna get too much into that. They don't like that too much.
So Drake is the GOAT for you.
He's my GOAT.
Okay, Drake is the GOAT for you. So what is it that you like about Drake?
I mean, he's
over the other rappers that you just named.
He's the most versatile rapper I've heard.
Okay.
So that's what classify him for me.
Okay.
Out of everybody.
Okay, so how do you describe your music that you make? What is it about?
Pardon me.
Okay, that's cool.
This. You can hear me?
Okay.
All right, that's better?
There you go.
Okay. I didn't even hear the question. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, and because I'm a little senile, sometimes I forget the question. I think I asked you.
We all human.
What was my first question I asked
Drake?
you? What is it about Drake?
I said it was versatile.
Okay, he was versatile. Okay, well, let's just go to question number 2, maybe. Okay, I think I was asking you what made you get started. I know you told me your age. What did I ask you, Marv? What did I ask you? Just interrupted my conversation, It was about Drake? Okay, I know he was saying he liked, okay.
I mean, like, he does what he does off his own singles.
Okay.
On features, he the GOAT on features. He's the GOAT when it come down to making music about females. And even when you don't even expect it, off of like a different type of style of Drake, it just always pulls through. It pulls through.
Okay. So which one of your songs do you think could relate to how you describe Drake? Which one of your songs? Now, I wrote down a few. I've seen you have Fully Loaded, True Emotions, Stay. Wow. What are okay. So all three of them must be deep.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the Fully Loaded. Let's talk about what Fully Loaded mean.
Well, like I'm it's you getting all of me. Like
Okay.
I'm locked up. I'm locked in.
Okay.
It's me.
Now, what was your first song you ever made?
As far as like putting out a single?
Yeah, putting out a single.
What was my first song? My first song was Break Your Heart.
Okay, Break Your Heart.
And that was back in 2015?
Okay, 2015. And what was that about? Was that about a relationship? Was that your first heartbreak?
I was basically being a little cocky saying I didn't mean to break your heart.
Oh.
But, you wasn't it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I ain't too conceited, but...
Okay, so basically you telling me you was out here breaking the hearts.
I mean, in the song I was.
Oh, okay, in the song. Okay, that's a good way to clear it up. Because I don't want you to be up here saying you a heartbreaker, because then when the women is out here looking for you, they might be afraid of you now.
I mean, I don't got no problem being a heartbreaker.
No, I don't want you to be a heartbreaker. You can't be a heartbreaker.
I'm a father.
Oh, you a father?
I'm a father. I'm not a heartbreaker.
Okay, so basically, are you in a relationship?
I'm a family man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so that works. So you in a relationship, you're a family man. Okay,
Yeah.
so what do you have? A girl, a boy?
I got a boy.
Okay, you have a
that's
son.
My man. Yeah, that's my guy.
Okay, so we're gonna teach him not to be a heartbreaker.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. So heartbreaker, we're gonna move from heartbreaker. Let's talk about Fully Loaded.
Okay, well, Fully Loaded, yeah. Before I even made the song, I heard the beat.
Okay.
And as I was listening to the beat, I was talking to my group of guys.
Okay.
And they was telling me like, LA, you need to start stepping on next. That's how we put it. Like,
Okay.
hop out the humble bag, jump in the cocky bag.
Okay.
But I still decided to keep it real. So
Okay.
within the song, you could just hear everything I said in the song is just real facts.
Now, when you
Every
say in a
bar.
humble bag, does that mean you're like a humble artist? You're a humble person yourself? You're shy? Because humble could mean, it can fall under a lot of things. So when you describing humble and you decided to sing about being humble, what was humble to you?
Well, I wasn't.
When your boys were saying jump out, was they saying jump out of your shyness? Jump out
as far as like lyric wise.
Okay, so that's what they mean, lyrical
like
wise.
Tokyo-ish.
Okay.
That's what they wanted.
Okay.
I don't really give them that LA. They consider that a different LA.
Now, what is LA?
Well, I got the name from a Chicago artist.
Okay.
He had died, and I just felt like he was my GOAT at the time. Even before Drake was my GOAT, he was my GOAT at the time, and I didn't even know much about him. I just loved his music so much. Mm-hmm. So when he died, I say it crushed me.
Okay.
I put it like that.
Okay.
So I just felt like, okay, I want to carry that name on.
Okay.
I want to be LA over here.
Oh.
Let me be LA. And then we came up with OTS, so I'm OTS LA.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to know too. What is OTS? What does that stand for?
Well, since we were younger, it was just only the squad.
Okay. So there's a squad with you.
Yes.
Okay, so where's the squad at? Why didn't you bring the squad today?
Well, the squad busy.
Oh, okay.
We all got to get to it. I got to get to it. They got to get to it. They couldn't make it, but my manager's here, so they understand. I understand.
Let me ask your manager. Okay, manager, Miss Diva. So how did you link up with Mr. LA? I know I see you out there doing a lot of different things and interviews with a lot of different artists too. So you also go out there yourself and you grab artists yourself to manage as well too? Or was LA somebody that you grabbed and wanted to manage, or how did you and LA come together?
That's a good question. With me in LA, it happened randomly. I was asking like my uncle, because I've been working with artists for like years, and they play a lot of games and they waste my time.
Right.
So I was asking my uncle, do you know any, boys out in Patterson who, got a good sound? He was like, well, yeah, your he said, yeah, your cousin, he has a group of guys out there that's doing something. You try to help them out. Mm-hmm. So I actually reached out to his best friend, Rich, which is supposed to be my cousin.
Okay.
And he sent me his music, and I was like, okay, they working with something. I'm going to take them to the next level, and that's what I did.
Oh, wow. So how is it doing? How is it being management for LA?
It's
Is it
easy.
busy? Is it busy?
It's very busy, and it's easy because he has the content already, so it's not hard. He has great music,
Okay.
and he writes his own music,
Okay.
and he has a passion for it. So
Okay.
with a person who's working like that, I know what to do with them because
Right.
they already have what I need to
Right.
take to the next level.
Right.
So it's easy for me with
Okay.
him.
Now, any
He
songs
listens.
that he ever made you can relate to, or what's your favorite from the album?
Absolutely. Well, he has two.
Uh-huh.
He has one EP and one album.
Okay.
And from the EP, I like Fine Wine. I'm in the video.
Okay.
I like Do What You Please.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Pick Up the Phone. Pick Up the Phone, Let Me Do. That's from the EP. Then he has an album called Mentality 2.0.
Okay.
And from there, I love Fully Loaded.
Okay.
I love True Emotion. That's dedicated to him and his family, girlfriend.
Look
Stay.
at him blushing.
Stay is a good one. He has a good melody vibe. It's not like your regular artist who's
Right.
ratchet and like
Right.
he's telling the story and it's meaningful and you want to hear it. You
So what
vibe out
is
with
the
him.
difference from you managing other artists compared to him? What is the difference?
He's serious. He's serious and he has what it takes.
Right.
I think most artists, they're looking for more of a clout and he's seeing it more as a work ethic. He writes constantly, so he's prepared. When we go to the studio, he has 4 or 5 songs ready to, but he's ready. He's
Right,
ready.
right.
So it's not like an artist who come in here, they got to chill and smoke and get with the crew and to feel the vibe. No,
Right.
he's ready. He's
Okay,
serious.
so he basically go in ready to put the
Period.
headphones on and get to the mic and get started.
and that's what I
Get to
like.
it.
I don't play around. So
Get to it.
Okay, so let's talk about True Emotions. What's that about?
I feel like that's the sequel to Fine Wine.
Mm-hmm.
And that Fine Wine, just to throw in, me and my girl had a little argument going on at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's on the bed, I'm in the chair just listening to the Fine Wine beat, like just listening to the beat. I'm just coming up with the lyrics like, okay, let me, I'm doing my thing.
Now, where do you get your beats from? Do you create your own beats, or somebody bring the beats to you and you kind of make the?
I get
music.
beats from people like emailing me beats and all
Okay.
of that from Instagram and stuff.
Okay.
Or I might go on YouTube, see if I can find a free beat.
Okay.
something. Or I might, purchase a beat or
But
something.
that's good to know that you can actually just go and get beats and find beats and just kind of just, throw your own words and music,
Yeah.
in it, like you're saying that you do. Because, I don't really know too much about the whole background of the artist thing, but I do like to run into artists that do have good music that I could relate to, music that I can sing to, and understand. So even just by some of the name of your songs, it's just very catchy to me.
Thank you.
So that's why. Okay, so get back to Fine
I put a
Wine.
lot of thought into the names of my songs.
I can
Believe it or not,
tell.
I really
Fine
do.
Wine? That sound like my age. I'm 45. I'll be 46. Fine Wine sound like that should be something for me. I'm gonna have to go listen to Fine Wine. That ain't 24.
Once you listen, you can't unhear it.
Okay.
yeah, it's
It's one of the ones.
And the video was shot in Masonic Temple, so that was really interesting.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Now, would my engineer be able to plug it up
Yeah.
and get it from somewhere? How can we?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah,
You need is it YouTube? Huh?
Okay.
Oh, you got.
Yeah, YouTube. Just type in OTSLA, OTSL with a comma A.
Okay, so while we waiting for that, tell me about Fine Wine. So what you telling me, I want to make sure when I'm hearing it in this song, it's describing what you're telling me.
Okay, so basically,
Your girl was in the bed. Let's get back there.
yeah, it's not about her being in the bed.
No,
though.
I know, but I know the last time I forgot where we started at, so
Okay.
this time I'm connected. Your girl was in
Yeah,
the bed.
she was in the bed. I was in the chair right next to
Okay.
her, probably about 1 foot away, 2 feet away.
Okay.
I run into the Fine Wine beat. And since we going through it at the time, not going through it, but at the moment,
Right.
I just decided to make a song for her, but explaining like, we don't gotta break up. You don't gotta leave me. I'm not gonna leave you type of thing. It's us. We been here forever. We had a split before, but we back together.
Okay.
And you mine, like you Fine Wine.
And to be 24, he has an old soul. So this is you don't see that. Yeah, the young age people want to be settled down with their families. So I
Right.
think that's really.
And I like
interesting.
how you brought that in because we talk about the broken heart. So now how you telling me you singing these lyrics in Fine Wine. I knew it was a little more than just that other piece you was trying to give me about that
Yeah.
broken heart, because you look like a little old soul that you kind of, like I said, from some of your songs that I see, you can tell from the name of them, it kind of go, you know, a little deep. So I like that.
Thank you.
I like
Thank
that.
you.
Fine wine.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm ready. Let's hear a little bit of fine wine. Let me hear it.
Skip it up a little bit.
Can you skip it up a little bit?
Yeah, in the video, it's a intro to it. You just got to skip it up a little bit.
I gotta go check Miss Diva out in there. Miss Fine Wine Diva.
David danced before the Lord with all his might.
Yeah, you got to skip it a
A
little
little
more.
bit more. A little bit
was
more.
wearing
More.
Uncovers
More.
himself.
More.
It's a story to
Why you mad at me, girl? What's the purpose? I hate when you feel like this ain't working. I would never tell you that it's worthless. Fuck a breakup, we gon' make a baby. You like everything I do is not a crime.
Hey.
I could be a shoulder when you cry. Just let me know when I get out of line. I don't wanna lose you, baby girl, cause you like I admit I fuck up, you ain't lying. Don't turn your back on me, shorty, you mine. I wanna be together till it's time. We don't gotta end it, baby, throw away your pride. Cause girl, I need you. We split in August, but we came back for the sequel. You say you love me, and I believe you. Put no one above me, cause you don't need to. Go take your break, sit on the porch, go do whatever. Cause when that ass come in our house, we back together. Don't you deny me, shawty, you know I won't let up. I know how you get, but shawty, tell me why you fed up. What's wrong, we going strong. This bond, we got beyond it. The fuck is moving on. My heart for you, I'm honest. I had intentions, I loved you within a month. Won't put no female
Go ahead, let
above
me
you,
hear
so
you
what
sing
you
a little
want?
bit. Go ahead.
I know you got your feelings, I care about them. These other niggas ain't your nigga, don't worry about them. We on the road from rank to riches, let's get there without them. Look how we here without them, now we don't hear about them. We everywhere without them. Why you tryna leave? I thought I earned this. Everything about you, girl, I learned it. I keep you in heat, I'm like a furnace. I got what you need, like I'm your servant. Why you mad at me, girl, what's the purpose? I hate when you feel like this ain't working. I would never tell you that it's worthless. Fuck a breakup, we gon' make a baby. You like everything I do is not a crime.
Right.
I could be a
Hey.
shoulder when you cry. Just let me know when I get out
All
of
right,
line.
all
I don't
right.
wanna lose you, baby,
I
girl,
like
'cause you
that. I like
I admit I
that.
fuck up, you
Thank
ain't
you.
lying.
I like that. That's
you.
really a touch of class. I feel like if you're somewhere and you just vibing out with your girls and this come on, especially if you have like a nice little intimate event or if you was to have an album release and everybody's sitting together and you pop that with some bottles. I gotta check the video out.
Yes.
I like that. I like the words
Thank
to
you.
it. I like, you know, what it's saying inside of, you know, the verses. I like that. Can I tell you who I think you sound like a little
Yes,
bit?
of course.
Fetty Wap.
You think so? I love me
Yeah.
some Fetty.
I love Fetty too.
And the song name Stay, I mentioned Fetty.
To me, I don't know which song it is, but it sounds like your voice kind of sounds a little bit like a little bit like Fetty.
I get a lot of A Boogie too. I always get A Boogie.
Oh really?
But I guess it's because I go from like a regular tone to like a higher tone, or I might pull out the high tone when you least expect it.
yeah, and
It's
you-
understandable.
right. And I like that. I like how, like you said, the tone of the song. It's not too much. It's right there with the beat. I feel like the words, the verses that you're actually saying, it's a great vibe.
Thank
You know
you.
what? I'm gonna have to download that so I
Thank
can rock
you.
that while I'm driving.
Thank you.
And of course, I love the caption of fine wine because you know I'm fine
We
wine
got
at
one.
45.
We got
I
one.
like that. I like that. I gotta pass that fine wine on. I love that. That is nice. So let's talk about Stay.
Stay was more so of me. Okay, I felt like I wanted to. I'm gonna put it just like this.
Okay.
I wanted to make a sexual song without being so explicit.
Okay.
So when you hear that song, it's like you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's all about sexual things, but without the explicitity.
Explain it a little more. Like,
Like
what?
I'm not saying direct words or direct activities.
Meaning you don't have to
Like
be actually having sex for what you're saying. Are you saying that you're kind of, let's see.
like I said, bigger than that bag. I need that Aquafina.
Okay, so what does that mean? Because you know the younger version, y'all. You know, I know you 24 and I'm a
Like,
little older.
it goes two ways.
And I know y'all use like Aquafresh and all that kind of toothpaste and
Nah,
stuff like that.
Aquafina, like
you know?
the water bottle.
Okay, so the water bottle.
But it could go two ways. Like
Because
I'm
see, that's
saying,
the thing with the new artists. Y'all bring in some new stuff, so sometimes you got to just break it down a little
Yeah,
bit.
I got you.
Because me thinking about water, somebody pouring water on me, it's like, what's going on here?
like I'm
Okay.
saying, bigger than that bag, I need that Aquafina.
Okay.
Like, all right, I'm talking about sexually.
Right.
I need you to get in your bag because,
Right.
you know.
Okay. That works.
But it goes both ways because you could be going in your bag, grabbing a bottle of water.
Okay. Okay.
So-
So I like how you shook that up. That works. Okay, so what's another
it's a lot
song?
of-
Let's talk about another song you have, because we want everybody to know about all of these songs that you have. Do you have do you see another one up there on YouTube, Marv, that you could play for him?
That's a
Okay, pick one, Marv, this time.
you pick one.
You pick one. Because we want the people to know you out there. We want them to
No,
hear
thank
about
you.
this.
Thank you.
You know, how people going to know about us if we don't put each other out there?
Yeah.
And when you have platforms like this, that's my reason for wanting to see other people out there and grow and be able to promote it and talk about it so we could help one another. And especially when I feel like a young guy like you that could be doing something different and you're focusing on, you know, bringing great music that not only your generation can relate to, the oldies but the goodies, the other part of fine wine right here can, you know, relate
And that's
to
what I'm
too,
blessed
and
with.
vibe. Yeah.
That's what I'm blessed with. I'm blessed with the fact that any age group could relate to my music.
Right.
I felt as though I was putting it out for my age group.
Right.
And it just so happens that everybody can relate, or just anybody can relate.
And that's the best type of music to get out. What we got, Marv? I'm still hearing fine wine. We're gonna end the show with fine wine though.
If you want to hear that, stay to see what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's hear Stay. Okay.
OTS LA. Did you type that in? I think you on a Deep
Yeah, usually
Entertainment.
it's within the playlist for the album on YouTube.
I think he on Deep Entertainment page. Type OTS because OTS LA and his page will come up with all of his. Yeah, so that's fully loaded right there. That's the video. Oh, sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Management. How is it being just a manager, period? Because
It's
I'm looking
tough.
for management too.
It's tough.
So-
I have about a lot of artists I'm working with, so it's not just him.
Okay.
And it's no offense to him because it's not about him, but it's like dealing with children. But I'm not gonna say him, but it's like you have to always, be on top
Be
of
on them and
make sure things are going the right way. But it's rewarding because if you know the business, you know
Right.
how to get them what they need.
Right.
And I know that what he needs is exposure.
Now, how is it with being an artist and an upcoming artist? Because it seems like it's so many people in this field. Like everybody is trying to come up to be an artist. So do you feel that it's like a competitive thing for you? Do you feel like you got your own style?
I'm not in competition with nobody.
Okay.
Like, you could do what you're doing. If I like it, I like it. I'm gonna let you know I
Right.
like it. And if I feel like you need something, like you need to do something else to help yourself get more recognition, I will tell you.
Right.
I help you build your craft and everything. I'm not no hater.
Do you
but
have
I'm-
any other guys you link up with that's in the...
Yeah, the whole OTS make music.
Okay.
So it's a bunch of us. We all make music.
Okay.
So if you was to tune into my page, you would see the guys.
Okay.
You know. So
I got to meet them one day. You're going to have to bring the crew here so I could talk to all y'all.
I mean, if you want us back,
Of course. Of course. The platform is always open to come back.
thank you again.
The platform is always open to come back. Sure.
But I'm not in competition with nobody.
Okay.
I
No,
just-
I'm not saying that you're in competition with anybody. I just know, like I said, everywhere you look at on social media is
There's
artists,
new
artists,
music
artists,
and
artists,
everything.
new music, new people, new artists, it's like you see more people out here that's becoming upcoming artists than you see like just normal things going on, which is a good thing. And the thing that I do love about seeing a lot of artists coming up, that I will say, especially with guys, I do love the fact that they are trying to focus on something positive more than doing things out in the, the street. So I do like that. It just seems like it's so much going on. Even with me, I'm in the comedy business, and with me being in the comedy business, it's a lot of comedians. Everybody trying to get that front row, center, and stage, but it's like. Yeah. To me, I feel like you just got to connect with the right person at the right time and be at the right place to just get it, or somebody got to be able to see you, or, even if it's, even with Shady Talk Wednesday, if somebody watched the video or, the interview, you know what I'm saying? And now they on that email like, hey, Miss Kara Diva, let me get, I want to get your artists out here to perform. So I hope that, success follow you with this, especially with you being the age you are and already having your little family together. So I like that. What we got, Marv? Okay, let me hear Stay. Let me put my water over here, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna take me
I love this song. I love all his songs.
Oh, really?
I do.
Sexual song without the explicit.
Okay. Let's see.
Why don't you? I'm tryna give you what I ain't give those before you. Like, let me hear all them pictures come through your vocals. Girl, let me treat you the way niggas supposed to love. You can stay till the morning. Baby, I was young and dumb, I'm horny. Don't Hulu, turn it all away. I'ma hit it different than what I was giving. Need it all today. It's 11 while your shoes on. After this session, if you want, girl, you can move on. I'm on for Perky, so I'm 2 on. And I'm from Jersey, finna fuck you with the zoo on. And this without the Nina. Bigger than that bag, I need that Aquafina. So consistent, you know what I catch it, top receiving. Part of my aggression, these lessons just come from my demeanor. I can help you do that thing you thought you couldn't. Your mother listen to my music, things I say I shouldn't. I can't resist it, you ain't too bad to be submissive. Let me control positions, I'm cool with making decisions. I want you to stay the night with me, you ain't busy, baby, why don't you? I'm tryna give you what I ain't give those before you. Like, let me hear all them pictures come through your vocals. Girl, let me treat you the way a nigga's supposed to love. You can stay till the morning. Baby, I was young and dumb, I'm horny. Don't Hulu, turn it all away. I'ma hit it different than what I was given. Need it all today. It's 11 while your shoes on. After this session, if you want, girl, you can move on. I'm on for Perky, so I'm 2 on. And I'm from Jersey, finna fuck you with the zoo on.
All right. Nice. All right. He said he about to do something with the shoes on.
It's crazy because I really consider myself an artist and a fan. I don't listen to my music as much as you probably would think somebody would listen to their own music.
You know what? That's normal. I do comedy. I don't listen to some of my comedy that I do sometimes either. It's sometimes like after a show, you might just get a little glimpse of it, but you don't really get deep into it. So I understand that when sometimes you just don't. But sometimes when you do watch yourself and you in that moment, you like, wow, I did the thing. On. Oh, wow. Like, no wonder.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get it. All right. So that was Stay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we had Stay. We had
Fine Wine.
Fine Wine. We're going to do one more.
We could do Fully Loaded.
Okay.
That's when they told me, jump in my bag.
Okay.
Give my condolences to those who want me buried, cause I know them niggas know the shit. They threw dirt on my name like I ain't notice it. Every time I write, I gotta hit bro like I notice it. Cause bro, you know I'm used to this. At the top, I know it's lonely. At the bottom, you get used to it. Approach they ass in person, they ain't doing shit. That shit they do on media ain't doing it. Keep your eyes open, keep your circle closed. The shit you do for her, you shouldn't do for hoes. The way you shoot on games, how you should shoot for bros. Hey, yes, I'm fully loaded, I just shoot for goals. Hey, I put on some weight, check my accomplishments. To think you fuck with me, you need some common sense. Hit after hit after hit, man, I've been dominant. LA won't never hit if that little bitch ain't least a 9 to 10. I won't never eat her, but she slobbing it. Said she play with balls, so you know I'm lobbing it. Keep them things from around me, that's a consequence. I can't let the hate fuck up my confidence. So I give my condolences.
Hold on.
To those who want me buried, cause I know them niggas know the shit.
Hey.
They threw dirt on my name like I ain't noticed it. Every time I write, I gotta hit bro like I notice it. Cause brody know I'm used to this. At the top, I know it's lonely. At the bottom, you get used to it. Approach they ass in person, they ain't doing shit. That shit they do on me, they ain't doing it. Keep your eyes open, keep your circle closed. The shit you do for her, you shouldn't do for hoes. The way you shoot on games, I used to shoot for bros. And yes, I'm fully loaded, I just shoot for goals.
All right. Nice.
Fully loaded. Fully
I like
loaded.
that. So are most of your songs mellow like that? Are most of them mellow?
It really depends on what beat I run into.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It really depends on what beat I run into.
Okay.
I feel like I could write to anything. So if you throw something at me, that's just the type of vibe you're gonna get. I don't pick and choose.
And I'm kind of thinking from talking to you, it sounds like your songs, that's your voice. It doesn't really sound like you can go. So like,
I can get up there.
you can?
Yeah.
Don't sound like it.
I
I
get
like
up there.
this tone here. I kind of like this tone here because it works with the beat.
Yeah, it's
You
more of me
know?
that unfolds.
Okay.
Your new single, Public
Yeah,
Figure.
definitely.
Okay, talk about that. Let's hear about your new
That's
single.
that. I heard that. I'm like, oh no, I'm going crazy on this.
Okay.
Like, I don't care what I'm talking about. I'm going crazy on this. You're going to get something bar for bar for bar for bar. You're going to like this whole song.
Okay,
that's
so
a different vibe.
Okay, so the next album is a different vibe. And what is that what is that about? Like what are those songs?
Well, the next album, I mean...
No, the one you speaking about.
Oh, the single?
The single.
My latest, yeah,
okay, your
my
latest
release.
single.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is that about? The one you saying you getting all hyped up? Where that
Well,
came
I start
from?
off. Oh well, no, just like how I said it.
Okay.
Like I'll hit a beat and that's what you get.
Okay.
I ran into that beat.
Okay, so you do have some other music that got some other type of beats to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay, so I guess when you come back with the fellas, maybe
Yeah, definitely.
we can hear some of that because these right here is like nice and mellow.
Public Figure is out now.
Public Figure is ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we probably will be here
That
all
Public
night
Figure
trying to
is
listen to
ridiculous.
all of this music.
That Public Figure is ridiculous. I'm just saying.
Okay, so what's Public Figure about?
I start off just letting you know, like, don't you F with me.
Okay.
So off that right there, you should already know how I'm coming off the song. Like, don't do that. LA from OTS, no OTS gonna keep me company. So I've been that nigga, show up, up and leave. And my big bro out, don't you show out, no, he up in 3. Like, I'm talking, I'm just talking.
Okay.
So, you know.
Now, when you make these, cause see, back in the day we called them rhymes. I know it's not called rhymes now. It's called, what is it called to you guys?
You could call it bars.
Okay, bars. So you just spit this from the top of your head.
I don't freestyle.
Okay. So
Everything I
you don't
do, I
you
write it
write.
down.
Okay.
I write it all on my phone.
Oh, in your phone.
I got about like 400 or 500 songs that I'm probably never even gonna get to. Because I just write so much.
You know what? And it's so crazy that I'm connecting with you with that because as a comedian,
You got so
I
much
have
stuff.
a book load of comedy that I have written, and to me, I feel like I can't even go back and get that because every time you write something, there's something fresh coming
Yeah, it
out
feel
now.
like you
or
here
it's-
now. You
Yeah.
don't wanna go back down
It's like
here
you
to-
can't go even grab those things. So sometimes I'll be like, should I be a back writer?
And that's
for
what
it?
I do. I'll go back to the songs and try to bring them up here to where I am. So if I felt like I was down here and made this song in January, now that we're in August, I'm gonna go back to January and try to bring that to who I am now.
And let me see if we connect here when you say the phone. Because I'm the type of person too, and at my job, because I drive sometimes too, sometimes if something comes to me, I gotta write
you gotta
it.
write that in there.
You gotta
You
write
got
it,
to.
right?
You cannot forget it.
Oh my gosh.
You cannot forget it.
Sometimes I'll be like, brain, stop. Stop doing this to me right now before I lose my 9 to 5.
Oh my God.
Oh,
No, for real.
so it's the same connection.
It is.
It's the same connection. Listen, thank you all for following my followers that's on here. Listen, if you want to call in at 862-621-9536. If you want to ask LA any questions, he
Anything.
is here today in the studio. Call and talk to this young fella, upcoming artist from Patterson. Well, he's originally from...
No, you can say that.
Okay. our upcoming artists
You can let that be
from
known.
Patterson. If you would like to call in and ask any questions before we shut the show down. But LA, listen, link them to the plugs. Let them know how they can get to your music.
As long as you know my name, OTSL''A, you'll find everything you need. I'm everywhere thanks to her. It's the GOAT right here. So you can find anything you need, everything you need. If you want to just get up with me, you want to see where I'm active at, I'm active on Instagram. It's also OTS, but it's _LA.
Do you have any upcoming shows coming up anywhere, or are you in that?
Well, I mean, are we popping out tomorrow?
Oh, I forgot. We are. We're going to.
So,
we're going to be in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We're going to be in Harlem for basketball. I'm so. Listen, it's going to be a basketball giveaway, basketball celebrity event.
Okay.
He'll be showing up, showing his expertise, in Harlem.
Okay.
I think it's called. I forgot, but
Yeah,
we'll be there.
we be popping out tomorrow.
So you do have an event tomorrow in Harlem. Okay, that's cool. All right. So I want to thank you for coming here.
Thank you for having me.
And giving me, I ain't going to say little LA because you're 24, giving me the big LA. Because I definitely enjoy the music. And, you're always welcome to come back here on this platform to share more. Listen, when you get big, don't you forget me.
I never.
Don't you forget
Never.
me, LA.
Never.
You got to shout out Shady Talk Wednesday.
I vow to remember everybody who helped me.
I'm going to be somewhere in my car with that fine wine. Can we have that as we close the show, Marv? So I want to thank you for coming out, you and your manager, Kara Diva. It was my pleasure to have you guys here on Shady Talk Wednesday. Thank you so much.
Thank
and like
you.
I said, you guys are welcome to come back again and again. Let me know when you and your crew want to come. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Give it up for LA.
Fuck a breakup, we gon' make a baby. You like, everything I do is not a crime. I could be a shoulder when you cry. Just let me know when I get out of line. I don't wanna lose you, baby girl, cause you like, I admit I fuck up, you ain't lying. Don't turn your back on me, shorty, you mine. I wanna be together till it's time. We don't gotta end it, baby, throw away your pride. Cause girl, I need you. We split in August, but we came back for the sequel. You say you love me, and I believe you. Put no one above me, cause you don't need to. Go take your break, sit on the porch, go do whatever. Cause when that ass come in our house, we back together. Don't you deny me, shawty, you know I won't let her. I know how you get, but shawty, tell me why you fed up. What's wrong, we going strong. This bond we got beyond it. The fuck is moving on. My heart for you, I'm honest. I had intentions, I loved you within a month. Won't put no female above you, so what you want? I know you got your feelings, I care about them. These other niggas ain't your nigga, don't worry about them.